I've tried it for years. It don't work. You have to have a strategy which pays homage to the market. You have to have a strategy that pay. Look at this. Look at this. Supposing we're stayed in the market. Look what's happening. Look at what is happening. Let's put in a sell here. We're going to do it right here. Put in a sell. I know we've got a signal here, but this is I don't know. This signal just looks a bit funny to me. So we're just going to put our hard stop up here. But our actual stop is going to be around this area here, just above this area, which we have appeared to get a signal, but that signal just doesn't look strong enough for me. So we are targeting this area down here where there should be some money. We're targeting some money, which is around this area here. This is where the target area is. We've put our stop here, which is 11 points. We're looking to get around 18 points out of this market. We've got a hard stop at the top here, which leads to is about 30 point stop loss. But we shouldn't have to reach that area. If we're doing a 30 point, we're going for these boys down here. These boys in this area. However, let's try and get to the first point first. So the reason why I'm taking this signal, this is a buy signal, but the reason why I'm taking the buy signal, I mean, I'm not taking a buy signal, I'm taking a sell signal, is this, I wouldn't consider this a signal. And it's coming up as a half signal anyway. And if you look, we've been in the market, look, it's been going up for quite a minute. You look at the hourly chart, look, it's been going up for quite a while. And there's stops which need to be taken out. There's one there, and there's a massive one at the bottom. This huge amount of money around here. There's a colossal amount of money here. So if we can get this to come all the way down here, that's fantastic for us. But at the moment, I'm just trying to get this target area here. That's all I'm after. That's all we're after right now. So let's see if we can get that to work. Getting some decent movement now. It's good. See if we can get this to work. That's what I like to see. Nice strong push. A nice strong push. We got 91% spent on the candle. I'm going to move this hard stop down. If it comes down a bit more, I'm going to move it just a touch. But then again, no, I'm not going to move it. No. See the greed talking. Do you hear it? Do you hear the greed talking in me? No, I'm not moving it. Just leave it where it is for now. It happens all the time. Greed gets into your head. Yeah, let me get some more. No, just take what you've been given. You're doing pretty well right now. Don't be greedy. Greed gets me all the time. So, yes, we've just got a nice signal as well. Look at that. We just got a nice signal. That's what we are looking for. This is a decent signal. Very decent signal. So now it is as if this signal here was just a smoke screen. This is not, like I said, I wouldn't consider that as a signal. I wouldn't consider it because it's too small. Now we've got the right signal. This is on the right side of the open. The open is here, 8 o'clock GMT. London Stock Exchange. We could have traded these signals here, but they're before the open. We do not like trading before the open because the open can fluctuate markets like it has done. Look what it did. It was going down. Then it fluctuated right up. Now it's come right back down again. So it has the propensity to take out stops, even if you were right. If it pushes down a couple of more, now I can move the market. I move it because I know, well, I have a big inclination that it's trying to take out this low. This low here, it wants to take it out. That's what it looks like it's going for. And that's what we're going to target. So, and also, this is a half signal. This is not a real full signal. We need full signals when we're trying to do an initial sell or buy. We need a full signal. Half signals work in trends. They only work really in trending markets. If you're in a trend and it dips and then it goes up a bit, that's when you should get a half signal or a mini signal. You don't get a mini signal or a half signal initially, if that makes sense to you. So I shouldn't even be looking at that because it was a half signal. But regardless of the size of it, regardless of how big it is, I shouldn't be looking at it because it's a half signal. Hopefully this thing does not rebel because it's not giving us a new low. This should, see this here? This here has to come beyond this. It has to come below it to make us know that it's going to continue its descent. It really doesn't have any reason not to. It doesn't have any reason not to. It's given us a decent signal. It's crossed the 200-day moving average. A nice strong bearish candle of about 10-12 points. It's stalled at the moment, but I believe it's going for this low here. So there's money here, there's money around this area. Everyone thought it was going to follow this trend, and this is what you've got to understand. Look at the tricks that were being played. Let me show you the tricks that's been played. Everyone's been taught to do trend lines, right? So if you look at the grand this chart here, you can see that from here there's a trend forming, like a trend line, and they tell you to draw the trend line. Yeah, if you loosely draw the trend line, look, you draw a trend line loosely, like there, for example. You can make a trend line there, or you can make a trend line here. There's different types of trend lines. It depends on how you look at it, but can you see there's a trend going? What I'm trying to say, there's higher lows, what they call higher lows in the industry. There's a higher low here, higher low here, a higher low here. So people are seeing this, drawing a trend line and saying, yes, it's gonna go up. It goes up, right? You see how it's gone up. So everyone's confident that it's gonna follow the upward trend. They're gonna follow the upward trend. So they're like, yep, let's put in more money. So they've put in more money in this area here. They put more money here, and they put more money where they came in before. So there's more money here, and that's what they're coming for now. Look how it switches on them. Look how it's switching on you, because they know that this is where you've put your money. They're coming to pick up this cash, all this cash that's lying down in these areas where people have drawn their trend lines and saying, yes, it's going to follow the trend up. It's not going to happen, my friend. They're coming for your cash. They're coming for your cash, and that's what happens. You're on the wrong side of the market at the moment, I'm afraid. You're on the wrong side. It's coming for it. I'm confident that it's coming down. It's going to at least take these boys out. is going to take these boys out, and I'm kind of not certain, but these boys down here, they should be praying right now. They've got to start praying. They've got to start praying, because this is how it works. They teach you a method, they teach you a way of doing it, and then they use it against you. How many people drew a trend line saying, yeah, that's a trend, it's following the trend, look at the higher lows, it looks like it's going up, and they've drawn a trend line, put their money in, they've done their analysis, and now they're in the game, and they're in the wrong side of it. Because the market makers, the banks, the big boys, they all know what, they can all see what you can see, and they're just going to use it against you. They know what they've taught you. They know what you know. They know, and they're going to just use it against you, my friend. Look what's happened. You can't tell me there's people not sitting here. You cannot tell me there's no people putting stops here, no people putting stops down here, no people putting stops. And it's not possible. Not with all those books that teaching you to put your stops down there. And they just want to collect that cash. That's all they're going to do right now, is collect the cash. I'm trying to show you that it's not as simple as reading a book and drawing trend lines and following the trend and putting your stop loss there and 2-to-1 on that and a 1-to. No, that's what they've taught you. So if a person has taught you hand-to-hand combat, they know you are going to use your hands to fight, because that's what you were taught. And most of the time they know the left hook, the right hook, the uppercut. They know it. They know how you're going to fight. So they can use that against you and grapple you to the ground, take you down. You see what I mean? They know what you're going to do. And that's why you've got to unlearn certain things. I keep telling people, you've got to unlearn certain things. Don't get me wrong. Learn it in the beginning, but you must unlearn it and then do your own thing. Look at it. These boys are out now. They're gone. These boys are out. They're all gone. They're all gone. They're all gone. Look at that. They're all gone. It's gunning for this low, and it's gunning for these boys on the left, and it's probably going to go even further than that. And this is the game. This is the game. I might have to edit this this signal, because that can throw people off. I'll just change the settings in my. I'll change the settings, because it shouldn't really be on when we're starting a trade. If it's in a trend, yeah, fair enough. We're looking for ins in a trend, fair. But really and truly, we should be just looking for full signals. Full signals. Look at that. These boys are out. These boys are coming next. We want it to get to this daily low. We'll be happy with that daily low. But really and truly, we can even leave it in, because it's probably going all the way down. It's probably going all the way down. We can quite safely and comfortably put our stop here now, and we can be looking to exit the market. It's done what it's supposed to do. It's done it. It's done what it's supposed to do. I'm quite calm. I will, let me see, jump out in any minute now. I'm out. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need any more. I don't need to be greedy. I don't need to wait for it to go to this to the low. I don't need for it to take out these boys. We've got what we wanted. We got it at a 1-to-1.5. That's what we got. A 1-to-1.5 for all those people who love ratios. But me, I don't do with ratios. I don't deal with them, because that's what gets me into trouble. If I say I want a 2-to-1 or I want a 3-to-1, I just take what the market gives me. Because if you say you want something initially, it might not give it to you. It might not be ready to give you that. It might want to give you 10 points today, but you said you want 20. So because you said you want 20 and you got 10, are you going to leave the 10 on the table and then let the market reverse on you and then you take your 20? No, I'm not doing that. I'm afraid you do that. You do that. I would rather take 5 points, even if I risk 10, than take a loss of 10 points because I was waiting for 10 points. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. All these bozos out there, they're talking like they know what they're doing. Once you've got an account that has lasted for years, then come back to me and tell me. Until then, keep your mouth shut because you don't know what you're dealing with. You might see it in the short run that it will work, but in the long run, we're talking about long run, long term, years, not 6 months, not 5 months, not 3 months. Do you know how many people are on those? I can't even remember the name of them, but they copy other people's trades. They copy them, and you look at their trades, and they've got like 400% hit rate and blah blah blah. You come back next year, those boys are not there. The people they were following are not there anymore because their trend, their way of doing it doesn't work. Their strategy does not work. Because it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I've tried it for years. It don't work. You have to have a strategy which pays homage to the market. You have to have a strategy that pay. Look at this. Look at this. Supposing we stayed in the market. Look what's happening. Look at what is happening. Can you see what I'm talking about? All our gains would have just left. Look at that. I've told you, it's done what it wanted to do. It wanted to take these people out. Once it's done that, it can do whatever it wants to do. It can do whatever it likes. It can go right back up. It can go right back down. It can meander to the side. It can do whatever it wants to do. So I'm fine with taking this here. I don't want I don't want 2 to 1. I'm not greedy. We've got enough. We got enough points in that trade. That's it. I don't need to trade again today. It's done. It's done. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. You saw what happened there. We came in early because we saw that it's possible for it to reverse. We don't really do it like that at first. We don't really do it like that at first, but we done it this time. This was not a signal. It was not a signal. We saw it peaking up, so we jumped in and we put a stop here just in case we can get something out of it. 9 points or whatever. We done that, and then we got a confirmed signal here. This is where we would normally come in on this signal and take it down to here, a 1-to-1. But we didn't. We came in early and we just followed it all the way down. We were expecting it to take these guys out who have put their stop losses here, and it's possible that it would have taken these boys out as well. It probably will come back for them. But as soon as it passed this area here where the stops were, we were happy to come out on the end of that candle. We were happy to come out because we've got what we want. We don't need to be greedy. We'll get some more profit when we see another setup. And that was it. That's all we need to do. Move on. I hope you've understood this. And if you've got any questions or any type of video you want me to do, if there's anything you need to learn or you want help with, just let me know and I'll endeavor to help you. So until next time. Okay, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.